3 myths are floating around Kimi K3 right now, and they're steering people wrong. Let's bust them one by one. Myth 1, K3 is smarter because it thinks longer. That sounds right, but it's backwards. More time doesn't fix a broken reasoning pattern. Here's what K3 actually does. A simple factual lookup gets 5 thinking tokens. A multi-step proof gets 150. It's dynamic allocation, not rubber stamping more time onto everything. That's the real difference. In a real code review system, researchers tested whether step-by-step reasoning helped catch subtle bugs. More verbosity alone didn't reduce false negatives. K3's dynamic allocation closed that gap. Myth 2, K3 will replace Fable 5 and GPT-5.6 in your workflows tomorrow. Not quite, and here's why. K3 dominates on benchmarks, math olympiad problems, formal logic, tasks where showing your work is the work. But customer support, code refactoring, content generation? The gap narrows, sometimes vanishes. You don't hire K3 for everything. Think of task selection like this. Is reasoning work the main work? Yes, K3. Is speed critical? Yes, Fable or GPT-5.6. Does the user need to see your reasoning? Yes, K3. Simple factual lookup? GPT-5.6. The decision tree is real. Myth 3. Extended reasoning is a magic fix for every hard problem. It isn't. Here's the honest failure mode. A bank using K3 for transaction anomaly detection didn't get better answers because the AI reasons better. It got better answers because the AI shows its work. That visibility lets humans catch mistakes in the reasoning itself, before acting on a false flag. But there's a cost: longer latency and higher token usage. A chatbot that takes 3 seconds to answer "what are your hours?" is worse, not better, even if technically more accurate. So what's actually true? K3 represents a real shift: inference-time scaling. You can throw compute at the generation phase, not just training, and move the needle on hard reasoning tasks. But K3 isn't a universal upgrade. It's a tool for problems where intermediate work is valuable and latency doesn't kill you. That's the unsexy but honest picture. Real-world test. A team using K3 for architecture design decisions saw 40% better reasoning clarity. Same team using K3 for customer support saw 0 improvement and higher costs. Context is everything. The mechanism is simple. K3 allocates more computation to harder problems detected at inference time. Easy questions skip deep reasoning. Hard problems get the full treatment. The claim that K3 beats Fable 5 and GPT-5.6? Only true on specialized reasoning benchmarks. On general tasks, the verdict is still out. One honest reality check: we don't have independent benchmarks comparing K3 head-to-head against Fable 5 and GPT-5.6 on production workloads. The hype runs ahead of the evidence. If you're considering K3, here's the decision framework. Step 1, identify tasks where reasoning work is the core value. Step 2, check if latency headroom exists. Step 3, pilot on a subset before full rollout. The bottom line: K3 is real, and inference-time scaling is a genuine insight. But it's not a silver bullet. Use it for the right problems, measure honestly, and don't assume it'll beat Fable or GPT-5.6 on your specific workload. Want to stay ahead of AI tooling shifts? Subscribe for weekly breakdowns of what actually works in production, not what the headlines say.